Meet John and Mike. Both are 63 years old with similar lifestyles, and according to medical scans, they have exactly the same prostate size. Yet Mike lives with that nagging gotta-go feeling that jolts him awake 6 times every night, praying he can squeeze out a few drops before that burning pressure becomes unbearable. While John, he sleeps straight through the night. His morning stream hits the bowl so hard it sounds like a pressure washer, emptying his bladder in seconds. So why did one man suffer while the other man thrived? For decades, doctors had no answers. Until recently, Cleveland Clinic scientists solved the prostate paradox. After analyzing 47,000 prostate scans using AI-powered imaging tech, they exposed why the real cause of prostate misery is not aging, genetics, or even your prostate size. Instead, it all comes down to a hidden prostatic muscle plug that's clogging your pee flow, making it impossible to empty your bladder. In the next 3.14 minutes, I'll show you how to safely release this prostatic plug, so you can go back to peeing like a young bull again and banish any fears of catheters, infections, or kidney stones. Hi, I'm Bob Wilson, and my failing prostate almost finished me as a man. Every night, I'd wake up at least 5 times to pee. My wife had already moved to the guest bedroom because of my endless bathroom trips. But the final blow was when my daughter bought me adult diapers, like a helpless old man who can't control himself. So, if you're struggling with any signs of a swollen prostate, I want you to know it's not your fault. Because despite what you've been told, your prostate nightmares are not caused by your age, genetics, or lifestyle. But as new studies from Harvard and the Cleveland Clinic have shown, the real cause is actually a hidden prostatic muscle plug most urologists miss that's now clogging your urine flow, squeezing your prostate, getting harder and harder each day, until one morning even squeezing out a few drops will feel impossible without a metal catheter jammed up your manhood. But once you see how to safely dissolve this prostatic plug, you'll finally be able to pee like a racehorse again, empty your bladder, regain the sex drive of your 30s, freeing yourself from infections, kidney stones, or having to wear bulging diapers, all without any prostate meds, invasive surgeries, or awkward prostate massages. Instead, this remedy comes down to a natural Panama flush tonic discovered by a special forces doctor that can instantly unclog your prostate, allowing you to pee 2.5 times faster starting today, while banishing those nagging nighttime urges. And it works no matter your age, how long you've had prostate problems, or whether you're dealing with BPH, prostatitis, or general swelling. Now, look, when I first came across this, I was totally skeptical. But after seeing how this solution is backed by over 134 studies from Harvard, Oxford, and the Journal of Urology, I gave it a shot. And it completely transformed my life, letting me finally reclaim control over my prostate, just like it's done for over 47,300 men from all walks of life.
Listen, I was almost ready to give up and accept diapers as my new normal, but after 3 weeks, wow, I now have full bladder control, strong stream, and I haven't had a single accident. My wife can't believe the difference.
My prostate problem got so bad that I ended up in the hospital with nurses painfully shoving catheters just to draw some urine. Then I found this video, and 2 weeks later, I'm sleeping like a baby and peeing like I'm 30 again.
I tried every pill under the sun. Proscore, Avodart, Flomax. But nothing was as effective as your solution. After less than 30 days, my prostate is no longer swollen. Now I sleep like a baby, pee like a teenager, and have sex like a man again.
Now, just close your eyes for a second. Imagine waking up just 1 week from now, feeling totally refreshed as you slept all night with no interruptions. When you hit the bathroom, you'll release a powerful stream to empty your bladder in seconds. You'll finally be able to sit through an entire movie, be present for every family moment, even drive for hours without needing to stop. No more waking up to that familiar cold wetness at 3 a.m. as your wife silently strips the sheets again. Instead, you'll finally carry yourself like a real man again. Your body now responding to your commands, not the other way around. No more planning your whole life around bathrooms. Just pure masculine pride and total control, exactly how nature intended. All because you tried this simple Panama Flush Tonic I'm about to show you. But I need to warn you, this natural and completely safe solution is so effective, the corrupt prostate drug lobby has already taken down this video 3 times from YouTube, which is why you're now watching it on this private page. So pay close attention because we don't have much time left. In the next few minutes, you're about to discover how this hidden prostatic plug is clogging your urinary tract, making it impossible for you to pee freely, and why prostate meds only make it worse. The bizarre Panama Flush Tonic to unclog your prostate and safely pee 2.5 times stronger starting today. According to Harvard and Oxford studies, the #1 worst sitting position that's crushing your prostate, most men over 50 sit like this every day. Sparkling water versus green tea versus cranberry juice. One of these morning drinks can skyrocket your risks of needing a catheter by 700%. You'll also see all the studies that back up everything you're about to discover. So let's get started. Hi, my name is Bob Wilson. I'm a 63-year-old father of 3, proud grandfather of 6 amazing grandkids. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, Linda, and I've been a long-haul trucker for over 35 years. Now, up until recently, I took pride in being able to make the Chicago to Dallas run with just 1 stop. And that was before my prostate started betraying me. It started small at first, getting up once or twice at night to pee, then the endless waiting at urinals, standing there just trying to start while other guys finished and left. At first, I found it embarrassing to talk about, but soon I was getting up even 5 times a night trying not to wake Linda. But of course, she noticed. The constant getting up, the flushing, the broken sleep. It got so bad that we had to move to separate bedrooms. We both knew what was really happening. And that's when I went to see a urologist. I'll never forget that first exam. Bent over while he did the whole rubber glove procedure. He prescribed me 3 different medications, plus no more coffee. But those pills didn't even help my prostate a bit. Instead, I gained 20 pounds of belly fat. My sex drive completely disappeared. Sometimes I couldn't even get hard. One night, after I failed to perform again, Linda turned away from me with tears in her eyes.
Is it because you're not attracted to me anymore?
God, that killed me inside. Here was the woman I'd loved for all my life, thinking she was the problem. Meanwhile, those constant urges became so unbearable. I was now even avoiding social events. And the worst was still to come. It was the most humiliating moment of my life. But that's exactly what led me to discover the bizarre Panama Tonic I'll show you today, which allowed me to pee like a racehorse and completely empty my bladder while rejuvenating my sex life, just like it did for 47,300 other men. You see, it was my grandson Tommy's 4th birthday. He'd always tell his friends that his grandpa was stronger than Superman, and I lived for those moments with him. So when he begged me to ride the Ferris wheel, how could I say no? After all, it was just a 4-minute ride. As we climbed higher into the sky, Tommy squeezed my hand tight. My heart felt so full of joy. But then, the unthinkable happened. We heard a grinding sound of metal against metal, and suddenly, the ride broke down. I pulled Tommy close, told him everything's going to be okay. But as I said those words, I felt that familiar twinge in my bladder. I tried to stay calm, but after 20 minutes, that familiar pressure started building. After 30 minutes, I felt like my prostate was about to burst, and when suddenly, Tommy's innocent question cut through me like a knife. "Why are you all wet, Grandpa?" I looked down in horror at my completely wet pants. The smell of urine filled our cart. I couldn't believe it. My prostate had just betrayed me in front of my grandson and dozens of strangers around us. I was trapped there for 45 minutes, soaked in my own cold pee. And when they finally rescued us, I even had to walk with my wet pants in front of the entire theme park line while teenagers pointed and giggled at the old man who couldn't hold it. I'd never felt so humiliated and guilty in my entire life. Guilty over not being the husband Linda deserved. Guilty for turning my grandson's birthday into a story he'd probably need therapy to get over. And then came that pure boiling rage at what I'd become. The proud father, loving husband, and strong grandfather who used to be the rock of the family, gone. Instead, I become a pathetic, senile old man who couldn't even control himself. But that night, staring at the pack of adult diapers my daughter left on my bed, something inside me snapped. I could just accept this, whine about how unfair life was, or I could stand up and fight back. Right then, I made myself a promise. I would never let my prostate turn me into some pitiful shadow of a man. I was going to find a solution. The next morning, I opened my laptop and started digging for 8, 10, sometimes even 12 hours a day. What I found made me sick to my stomach and will probably make you furious, because it's something your doctor will never tell you. But if you want to finally empty your bladder and pee like a racehorse again, you absolutely need to know this. First, I discovered why most prostate medications never worked for me. You see, most people don't know this, but prostate meds can only work in 2 ways. They either mask the symptoms by helping you squeeze out a few more drops, or they can block DHT, a crucial hormone that makes you a man, leading to weight gain, sexual dysfunction, or even dry ejaculations. Plus, the FDA just exposed how these popular prostate drugs called 5-alpha inhibitors can actually increase your prostate cancer risks. And surgery? It can cost up to $46,000 and can leave you with a smaller manhood or even ejaculating backward into your bladder, like something straight out of a horror movie. And that was just the start, though, because what I found next shocked me to the core. While I kept looking everywhere, I came across something called the prostate paradox. You see, scientists from the Journal of Urology recently noticed something that made no sense. Some men with huge, enlarged prostates had 0 symptoms, while other men with normal-sized prostates were suffering from constant dribbling, getting up 5 times a night, or weak streams. Yet nobody seemed to know why. So why was that happening? I didn't know it back then, but I was getting closer to discovering the weird Panama flush tonic I'm about to show you that has already helped 47,300 men reclaim a potent stream and total prostate control for good. It all started with something so crazy, it felt like a miracle. It was about 6 a.m. I was driving back home from visiting my sister in Atlanta, and as usual, my prostate was acting up. So I stopped at this random truck stop. The place was almost empty, so I shuffled into the bathroom. But something very weird happened next. As I was standing there, the bathroom was dead silent, when suddenly, from a few urinals down, I heard what sounded like a garden hose going full blast. Now look, I know this is kind of weird, but this older gentleman, probably in his 80s, was absolutely blasting that urinal. The sound of his stream hitting the back of the porcelain was impossible to ignore, and he was done in seconds. Meanwhile, I was still standing there. Anyway, when I finished, I went to grab some coffee, and there he was, the same guy, getting his morning joe. He was sitting at the table right next to mine with a few papers spread in front of him. Now, since we were practically shoulder to shoulder, I struck up some small talk about the weather, gas prices, the usual. That's when he introduced himself as Dr. Tom. It turns out, this man was a former Green Beret doctor for over 34 years. And even though he was 81, he was still traveling around the country, speaking at veterans conferences. I couldn't believe it. That old man at the urinal was actually a military doctor? Now, while we were chatting, I kept wanting to ask him something, but I couldn't find the courage. It must have shown on my face, though, because Dr. Tom suddenly said, "Hey, looks like you've got something on your mind." So I took a deep breath and told him about my prostate struggles. Thank God I did, because what Dr. Tom told me next would change everything. Bob, what I'm about to tell you, it's pretty controversial, but most doctors don't know a thing about what causes prostate problems. Then Dr. Tom grabbed one of the papers in front of him and showed me these 2 graphs. I show this to all my patients, Bob. Look at this. Prostate cases are at an all-time high, and prostate meds prescriptions are also at an all-time high. Now, if these medications actually worked, wouldn't prostate problems be going down instead of up? So why do we keep prescribing them? Because the truth is, most doctors are stuck believing one fat lie, that your symptoms are caused by your prostate size. But that's wrong. Then Dr. Tom showed me study after study proving that prostate size is not what causes a weak stream and constant urges. Here's why some men with huge prostates had zero symptoms, while men with normal-sized prostates were suffering terribly. "Listen, Bob, what's happening is not your fault," he said. "You've been lied to by the prostate drug mafia. They keep pushing overpriced pills while hiding the fact that your prostate nightmares are actually not caused by aging, genetics, or your prostate size. Instead, the real cause is something that scientists just discovered. Most urologists have never heard about it, and once you see how this really works, you could finally pee freely and empty your bladder starting today. You see, 45% of your prostate is made up of tiny, unique cells. They're called smooth muscle cells. These cells completely surround the prostate, and they control the urine, semen, and blood flow, keeping everything working smoothly. Maybe you've heard of them, but here's the part that almost nobody tells you about. See, in men with prostate issues, these smooth muscle cells get too tight, and they basically go into this painful, vice-like spasm, like your prostate is having one massive, never-ending cramp. You know that awful feeling when your calf cramps up in the middle of the night? That's exactly what these cells do. They cramp up and squeeze the prostate like a vice grip, creating something that experts call prostatic muscle plug. Just think of your prostate like a garden hose. And these muscle cells are like a clamp around that hose. When they get too tight, it's like something twisting that clamp harder and harder. The water gets choked off, pressure builds up inside, and the hose starts to swell. That's exactly what's happening inside your prostate. First, these tight muscle cells clog your pee flow. The urine in your bladder starts to stagnate, leading to infections and swelling. At this point, your bladder gets so full it starts leaking, leading to embarrassing accidents. And when this happens, blood flow can't reach your manhood. That's why many men develop permanent ED. Then Dr. Tom reached for some of the papers spread across his table. Turns out they were actual medical studies that supported everything he said. Look, Bob, in this new Cleveland Clinic study proved that this prostatic plug is the true cause of a failing prostate. At first, the muscle tension squeezes everything tight. Then these tight muscle cells compress your urethra, leading to more pressure and constant urges. Oxford scientists even found that when these muscle cells cramp up, they can physically block your pee flow. And popular meds like Proscar or Avodart just can't stop this from happening. Plus, in a recent study from the prestigious Journal of Urology, scientists proved that in men with prostate problems, these muscle cells become up to 70% tighter, which is enough to make it impossible to pee out more than just a few drops until that maddening pressure gets so sharp, most men are forced to wear adult diapers, get their bladder surgically drained, or even live with catheters and a pee bag everywhere they go. And hundreds of studies confirm it. This is the real root cause of your prostate struggles. Even if your urologist says you're dealing with swelling, inflammation, infections, these are all caused by this prostatic plug in the first place. At that point, I was completely shocked. But I had one burning question. "Dr. Tom, why does this happen?" I asked. "Look, Bob, there are two main culprits. First, sitting too much. It makes your smooth muscles tighter and tighter. And it gets even worse if you sit with one ankle on your knee, because that position basically forces your prostate muscles to cramp up. The second culprits are toxic chemicals called xenoestrogens that, according to Oxford University, can make your prostatic muscle plug symptoms 8 times worse. Plus, they're everywhere, even in stuff like green tea bags. In fact, those plastic bags are packed with xenoestrogens. So every time you drink from a plastic bottle, eat food in plastic containers, or touch a receipt paper, you're making your prostate symptoms worse." Now my heart was racing, but everything made perfect sense. These prostate muscle cells were getting tighter and tighter, creating a plug that was literally clogging my pee flow. "Is there anything I can do about this?" I asked anxiously. "Actually, there's a quick trick I tell my patients. Just apply a warm bottle to your lower abdomen before peeing. It won't completely release your prostatic plug, but the heat can help relax those cramped muscle cells, giving you some relief." Then suddenly, Dr. Tom's eyes lit up. "But listen, Bob, A few years ago, I discovered something that could revolutionize the way we treat prostate problems, and I found it in the most unlikely place. You see, back in '89, I was part of the medical team during Operation Just Cause in Panama. They stationed me in the Darien Gap, one of the most extreme rainforests in the world, and that's when I noticed something that made no sense. You see, the tribal men in this Panama rainforest had the strongest prostates I'd ever seen. Every single man had a strong flow, complete bladder control even in their 70s, and the rates of prostate issues were virtually zero. Even though they were exposed to deadly bacteria from stagnant jungle waters and toxins from exotic plants that would normally destroy a man's prostate. Yes, they even had better prostate health than our special forces. And here's the thing. As a Green Beret doctor, our job was to build trust with local communities. That's how I found something insane. These tribal men were all enjoying strong sex drives at any age. I had to figure out what their secret was. And that's when I noticed something interesting. Every single morning, these men would mix together some tropical fruits and plants into a strange-looking tonic. When I asked about it, they told me that this tonic keeps the warrior spirit alive. I thought it was just tribal superstition, but just out of curiosity, I ran some safety tests on this Panama tonic, and I offered it to a group of operators who volunteered to try it. Of course, we were totally skeptical. But within days, these operators all felt stronger, more energetic, and one of them even told me privately that his stream became as strong as he was in college. I was so intrigued that before leaving Panama, I got a few bottles of this tribal tonic, and once I analyzed it with our military-grade medical tech, I discovered it contains 3 nutrients that were virtually unknown in America back then. But just in the last couple of years, new studies published by Harvard, Oxford, and the Journal of Urology finally explained why this Panama tonic was so effective. The first ingredient is a tropical spiky pineapple from the Panama rainforest. Just a few years ago, top urologists proved that this spiky pineapple can instantly release the tight prostate muscle cells, allowing any man to unclog his urine flow. That's not all. In a brand new study, this spiky pineapple was able to drop PSA levels by 59% in just 7 days. Now, PSA is basically your prostate's check engine light. The higher it is, the more inflamed your prostate becomes. So a 59% drop in PSA levels is enough to finally enjoy that sweet relief as your stream flows freely again. And in a new study from the Biomedicine and Pharmacotherapy Journal, this spiky pineapple reduced prostate swelling by an incredible 22%. That's enough to totally banish that burning pressure and go back to peeing like a racehorse. This spiky pineapple is called guanabana. The second ingredient is a wild flow weed that was used for 3,000 years to treat every male health illness under the sun. And now scientists have discovered how this flow weed can actually relax your prostate's smooth muscle cells. For example, in a massive study, 620 men struggling with prostate issues used this wild flow weed to boost urine flow by 141%, helping them pee 2.4 times faster and empty their bladders in seconds. And in a groundbreaking double-blind study, scientists used this flow weed to reduce BPH symptoms by 92%. That's right, 92%. Well, that's like getting complete permanent relief from your prostate struggles, while unleashing a urine stream so powerful it could knock over a coffee cup. This weed is called Urtica dioica. And the third ingredient is a jungle bark extract harvested from a rare group of trees growing in tropical rainforests. And scientists from the British Journal of Urology discovered it works in 2 ways. First, it relaxes those tight, smooth muscle cells, releasing that squeezing sensation down there. Second, it shrinks any prostate swelling, so urine can flow freely again. But what really got my attention was a study published in the Lancet Journal. Now, every doctor knows that the Lancet is probably the world's most prestigious medical journal. So if a study is published there, you know for a fact that it's accurate. Well, in this groundbreaking study, men with prostate issues who tried this jungle bark extract experienced 53% stronger urine flow and even 450% less swollen prostate symptoms than the placebo group. Just imagine, no more waking up 5 times every night praying for your stream to start. Instead, You'll finally pee with the force of a fire hose again, sleep straight through the night, and feel like a real man again. This nutrient is called beta-sitosterol. So, now you know exactly what's inside this Panama Flush Tonic. 3 rare nutrients proven to relax those smooth muscle cells and totally reverse the root cause of your failing prostate for good. Now, after hearing Dr. Tom's story, I finally felt a glimpse of hope. "Dr. Tom, how can I try this?" I asked. "Well, Bob, these ingredients are hard to get and you need the purest form in the right ratio. But I do keep small batches in my lab. You know what? I'll ship you a batch to try." So the next few days I was checking my mailbox like a kid waiting for Christmas, when finally the package arrived. Inside, there were 3 Ziploc bags with the ingredients. I mixed them, added 1 teaspoon into a glass of water, and took the first sip. Now, I'll be honest, the first days, I didn't feel much different. But on day 7, something strange happened. I only got up once that night, and my stream was a little bit stronger. But on day 14, I suddenly realized I just needed 1 bathroom trip before bed and 1 more after 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. I was even able to watch my grandson Tommy's entire baseball game without running to the bathroom once. And by day 30, that weak dribble was gone. I was now emptying my bladder like a dam opening the floodgates. That's when I threw my emergency diapers in the trash. And because I was finally sleeping through the night, my energy was through the roof, and I was finally able to get rock hard again. My wife couldn't keep her hands off me. We were spending hours getting lost in deep, passionate intimacy. It was like prostate problems had never happened. And when I looked in the mirror, I didn't see a broken down shell of myself anymore. Instead, I saw the real me, in complete control of my body and my life. That night, I called Dr. Tom, and I begged him to share his solution with the world. With over 14 million men here in the U.S. alone suffering from debilitating BPH, we couldn't keep this to ourselves. Dr. Tom agreed, but he wasn't satisfied yet. Before sharing this publicly, this formula had to be absolutely life-changing for every single man, no matter his age or prostate symptoms. So using his connections as a Green Beret doctor, Dr. Tom assembled a team of world-renowned prostate specialists. And for 6 months, they tested 130 different combinations, investing nearly $40,000 of his own money just to make this formula perfect. Until finally, they discovered 4 new compounds that, when combined with the original Panama tonic, unleashed a nutritional synergy reaction, making the new formula even 7 times more effective. First, they added Pygium africanum, a rare African tree extract that, according to the Journal of Medicine, can decrease prostate swelling and boost sex drive in men over 40. Then they added 3 medical mushrooms that have been used in Japan for over 4,000 years. Here's why Japanese men have literally 10 times less cases of prostate issues than Americans. The first is reishi. And Japanese doctors often prescribe it instead of drugs because it relaxes your prostate smooth muscle, making your stream more powerful with 0 side effects. And finally, they added shiitake and maitake. According to Harvard studies, these medical mushrooms are packed with ergothioneine, a powerful antioxidant that protects your prostate from toxic chemicals around us. Dr. Tom's lab test proved that mixing these ingredients in a specific ratio can instantly reverse the root cause of your prostate nightmares, unlocking a stronger pee flow while erasing any fears of infections, kidney stones, and painful catheters. Now, if I thought the Panama tonic was amazing, this new formula took things to a whole new level. Within days, my stream became so powerful that I could write my name in the snow. My libido was through the roof. My wife giggled that I was more energetic than in our college days. My urologist even revealed that my prostate was healthier than most men in their 30s, with no signs of inflammation or enlargement left. After seeing my transformation, Dr. Tom and I gathered 850 men aged 40 to 82. Some were just starting to notice those first warning signs. Others had been fighting prostate issues for years. We gave them a 180-day supply of this formula and asked them to keep track of their progress. And within just 1 week, virtually all of them were finally able to completely empty their bladders with 1 powerful stream, sleep through the night. As their sex drives came roaring back, a few of them even canceled their prostate surgery. That's when we decided to share this breakthrough with the world. Here's why I'm extremely proud to introduce you to Prostate, the world's first and only formula proven to dissolve your hidden prostatic plug and unclog your urine flow while restoring your prostate to its prime masculine power. In just days, you'll sleep through the night, empty your bladder completely in one powerful go, and feel that burning pressure vanish forever. As your wife rediscovers the strong, vital man she married, that means no more diapers or embarrassing accidents. Instead, you'll transform from the man rushing to the bathroom every 20 minutes back to the powerful father and husband you were always meant to be. It's no surprise that over 47,300 men who tried Prostate have all reported the same life-changing transformations, like the raw confidence of a man fully in control of his prostate.
Prostate gave me my life back. Listen, I was almost ready to give up and accept diapers as my new normal, but after 3 weeks, wow. I now have full bladder control, strong stream, and I haven't had a single accident. My wife can't believe the difference.
My prostate problem got so bad that I ended up in the hospital with nurses painfully shoving catheters just to draw some urine. Then I found this video, and 2 weeks later, I'm sleeping like a baby and peeing like I'm 30 again. I'll keep taking Prostate for the rest of my life.
I tried every pill under the sun. Proscore, Avodart, Flomax. But nothing was as effective as your solution. I was kind of skeptical, but I thank God every day I gave Prostate a try. After less than 30 days, my prostate is no longer swollen. Now I sleep like a baby, pee like a teenager, and have sex like a man again.
By the way, Prostate is 100% natural, vegetarian, non-GMO, and free from any artificial fillers. It comes with 0 side effects. It works safely with your current medications, proudly manufactured in our USA-based, FDA-approved, and GMP-certified facility. Every batch is rigorously third-party tested to ensure Prostate remains the most powerful prostate-restoring formula ever created. Just 2 tiny capsules of Prostate each day are all you need to release your tight, smooth muscle cells, so you'll pee like a racehorse and sleep 8 hours straight, flush out the toxins suffocating your prostate, erasing any fears of infections or kidney stones, flood your manhood with vital blood flow, restoring the same sex drive of your 30s. So, now that you've seen how Prostate has helped over 47,300 men reclaim their masculinity, and how it saved me when I hit rock bottom, let me ask you something. What would it be worth to finally pee freely, empty your bladder in one powerful stream, and sleep 8 full hours without feeling like your prostate is about to explode? Really take a moment to think about this. What would it be worth to make passionate love to your wife again without the fear of any accidents? Throw away those humiliating adult diapers and finally feel like a real man again, not some weak shell constantly mapping out bathroom escape routes. Plus, think about the money you'd save on medications, awkward prostate exams, and especially that $40,000 surgery, which could leave you with permanent sexual dysfunction. Instead, starting today, you'll finally reclaim complete prostate control. Imagine walking into any room without scanning for bathrooms, watching your favorite movie next to your loved ones, or coaching your grandson's baseball game without having to pee every 20 minutes. Because this isn't just about your prostate. This is about being the strong husband your wife married, the confident father your kids look up to, the man who takes care of his family, not the other way around. That's why most men would gladly pay $10,000, $20,000, even $50,000 to feel like a complete man again instead of a prisoner to their prostate, which is exactly what Prostate does. But today, you won't pay anywhere near that much. This isn't about money. You know my story, how I almost lost my dignity and my marriage, and you know all about Dr. Tom and how he spent over $40,000 to create Prostate. But listen, after trying Prostate and finally throwing away those humiliating diapers, I felt like myself again. And honestly, I would have gladly emptied my savings account to keep living this way for decades to come. But because Dr. Tom and I don't want the price to get in your way, we had to make Prostate as affordable as possible. It's not easy because everything that makes Prostapeak so effective also makes it expensive to produce, including the rare ingredients, our breakthrough extraction methods, and rigorous testing. Here's why we will have to set the price of Prostapeak at $249, which is still great. I mean, just $249 to pee freely like in your 30s? That's a no-brainer. However, since you're here today searching for a real solution just like it happened to me, you won't have to pay $40,000 like Dr. Tom did, or even $249 like everyone else will. Instead, for the next 24 hours and on this video only, you'll be able to secure a month's supply of Prostapeak for just $69. That's an instant savings of $180. In just a second, I'll show you how to unlock even bigger savings and claim your Prostapeak bottles for just $1.60 a day, less than the price of a coffee. You see, even though 91% of men experience the first signs of relief within 5 days, our lab tests show that the longer you take Prostapeak, the more your prostate will return to its prime condition. During the first 30 days, Prostapeak's ingredients will relax your smooth muscle cells, release that squeezing pressure, giving you a stronger stream overnight. But the real transformation happens after 90 days, when Prostapeak's ingredients will allow you to empty your bladder, flush away the inflammation plaguing your prostate, reviving your kidney and urinary health. And by day 180, your smooth muscle cells will be completely restored back to their prime condition, giving you the bladder freedom you haven't felt in decades. And with everything flowing exactly how nature intended, even your sex drive will roar back to life. At this point, you'll be forever free from that constant pressure, endless bathroom runs, and the fear of needing a catheter. That's why if you're over 40 and want to reclaim total prostate control for good, then you should take Prostapeak for at least 6 months. The last thing you want is to start finally peeing like a champion and sleeping through the night again just to suddenly run out of Prostapeak and feel that pressure creeping back in. And because our ingredients are so rare, you might be forced to wait months before the next batch is ready, and the price will likely be 3 times higher than today. That's why smart folks are stocking up now while they can. And here's why, for today only, I'd like to offer you a way to experience the full benefit of Prostapeak, not just for 30 days or even 90 days, but for a full 180 days, which means that today you can claim an instant $300 off and secure your full 6-month supply of Prostapeak for just $49. That's just $1.60 a day. So click the 6-bottle package now so you can instantly start to pee freely and reclaim control over your prostate naturally and for good. You'll never see Prostapeak at a price this low again. We're only able to offer such an incredible deal because we've cut out all the middlemen and their ridiculous markups. Plus, I'll even cover the shipping costs for you. It's no surprise that over 90% of men are choosing the 6-bottle package. But regardless of which package you choose, I can only guarantee this special price for the next 24 hours. You see, Prostapeak is becoming incredibly popular, but it's not so easy for us to keep up with the high demand. We're not some billion-dollar pharmaceutical company. We have a small warehouse, so our stocks are always very limited. Plus, these tropical ingredients are so hard to get, which means that when we sell out, you might have to wait months before getting another chance to order Prostapeak. And because Big Pharma keeps trying to take down this video, we can only guarantee this special price for the next 250 bottles, which could disappear in the next few hours. Here's why, if you can still see the money-saving packages below. So click the 6-bottle package to instantly start restoring your prostate health and pee like a racehorse again. Prostapeak is only available today on this page. It's not on Amazon, Walmart, or anywhere else. Due to its surging popularity, some shady vendors are trying to sell phony versions of Prostapeak with inferior ingredients. And no, there are no subscription, automatic payment, or hidden charges. I hate that stuff as much as you do. And when you order your Prostapeak bottles today, you'll be locked into this low price for life, no matter how much we raise our prices in the future. Remember, this special price is only guaranteed for the next 250 bottles. After that, we'll be forced to raise the price. Click the 6-bottle package now, or whatever option makes the most sense to you, to instantly start restoring your prostate health and empty your bladder in one potent stream. After ordering your 6 or 3-month supply, you'll also get instant access to 2 bonus guides worth $109 completely for free. Number 1, the Virility Mastery Solution. where you'll discover 7 forbidden testosterone triggers hiding in your kitchen right now. Plus, the bizarre morning ritual that naturally floods your body with testosterone, and the ancient 9 p.m. breath technique that turns you into an absolute beast in the bedroom. Number 2, the 21 Days to Stronger Erections Blueprint, where you'll discover an 11-second steel hack to get rock hard on command, a morning stretch to instantly boost blood flow to your manhood, plus 5 tricks used by adult film stars to perform like a 25-year-old stud for decades to come. This means that today, when you order your 6-bottle option, you'll literally receive almost $1,500 worth of Prostate, plus you'll get over $100 worth of free bonuses, which is a total value of more than $1,600. And by the way, for today and only on this page, you're literally getting all of that for just $1.60 a day. So click the 6-bottle package to start peeing like a racehorse and empty your bladder completely while enjoying the biggest savings and longest lasting results, or whichever amount makes the most sense to you. Once you click on your money-saving package, you'll be taken to our secure order page. We use the same security as places like Walmart or Amazon, so your information and personal details are kept 100% safe and private. Nothing about Prostate will appear on your credit card or bank statement. Simply fill in your information and we'll immediately prepare your package. In just a few days, you'll receive a discreet package at your doorstep. Just open it and take 1 tiny capsule of Prostate. Instantly, the 7 prostate-reviving ingredients will start targeting the root cause of your nighttime troubles. In just days, you'll notice that you're getting up less at night. Your stream will feel notably stronger, until one day you'll wake up and feel like you've turned back the clock 20 years. Your prostate will be functioning exactly how nature intended. No more endless bathroom trips, just pure, unrestricted freedom. Here's why I'm 100% confident Prostate will work for you. It's already helped thousands of men break free from their prostate prison. And study after study confirms it. When you restore proper smooth muscle function in your prostate, everything starts working normally again. You'll finally pee freely again, and you'll reclaim control over your life once and for all. But look, if you're skeptical, I get it. After all, the $14 billion prostate drug industry has been lying to us for decades. They lied about the real cause of your prostate issues. It's no wonder Big Pharma's attack dogs have already taken down this video 3 times, because they know that if this information reaches enough people, their dirty drug empire will crumble today. So to prove that Prostate works and give you complete peace of mind, I'm backing your order with our ironclad 180-day money-back guarantee. That means you decide nothing today. I'm not asking for a yes, just a maybe. Choose your 6-bottle package below and place your order. Then you've got a full 180 days to try Prostate and decide, completely risk-free. If you don't notice fewer bathroom trips, a stronger stream, that crushing pressure melting away, and better performance in the bedroom, or if you change your mind for any reason whatsoever, simply let us know and we'll issue you an immediate refund. No hassle, no questions asked. We won't even ask you to send the bottles back. You can get a hold of our US-based support team at any time. You'll find the email and phone number on your confirmation page, delivered to you inside an email and printed inside every shipment of Prostate. Look, you won't see Big Pharma handing out refunds when their pills quit working or you wind up with fatigue, man boobs, or even sexual dysfunction. They just pocket your hard-earned money and laugh all the way to their next yacht purchase. But that's not how we do business. We're men helping other men take back control of their lives. So you're not really making a payment today. Think of it more like a fully refundable deposit on your future freedom. There's simply no risk for you to say yes to Prostate today. The only risk you face is the risk of regret if you skip this opportunity. Take action now, because if you exit this page without claiming your supply of Prostate, you might be saying goodbye to this chance forever. So click the 6-bottle package to start peeing like a racehorse and empty your bladder completely while enjoying the biggest savings and longest lasting results, or whichever amount makes the most sense to you.
I took advantage of that 6-bottle deal because the price was right. Best decision ever. That constant pressure is gone. I'm sleeping better, more energetic, and my wife says I'm less grumpy. Plus, I'm not living in fear of having an accident in public anymore. It's like getting my freedom back.
Listen up, fellas. This stuff works. I was getting up 4 to 5 times every night, barely getting any sleep. After 6 months on Prostate, I'm down to maybe once a night, if that. My golf buddies noticed I'm not running to the clubhouse bathroom every other hole anymore. I feel like I got my life back.
I grabbed the 6-bottle deal, and thank God I did. After just a few weeks on Prostate, I was already sleeping through most nights. Now, 6 months in, I feel like a new man. My stream is strong, no more dribbling. Let's just say that my wife is very happy with the bedroom changes, too.
I hate to say this, but the clock is ticking. If you've seen containers of Prostate below, it means we still have some in stock and yours have been reserved. But if you close this page, they'll go to the next lucky guy in line. So now you have 2 paths in front of you that lead to 2 very different lives. Path 1, you ignore all the success stories and the science proving how Prostate's ingredients can fix the root cause of prostate struggles. You do exactly what Big Pharma wants. Keep spending hundreds on prescriptions that only mask the symptoms, surrendering control of your life to your prostate. I think we both know what happens if you choose this path, because that burning pressure is only going to get worse until you're forced to wear adult diapers in public, until some surgeon is explaining how they need to slice into your prostate, or until one day even squeezing out a few drops will feel impossible without a catheter jammed up your manhood, completely stripped of your masculinity, your control, your freedom. No more playing with the grandkids because you can't stray too far from a bathroom. Your own children looking at you with pity, watching their father turn into some fragile old man. And your wife? Well, she'll never say it to your face, but now she treats you more like a patient than a husband, as your failing prostate robbed you of those intimate moments she still craves. And I know that's not the future you want. Listen, I almost ended up there myself. It got so bad I was this close to scheduling that prostate surgery, and I refused to watch another man lose his dignity. It doesn't have to be this way. Fortunately, there's a better path, one that helps you take back control of your prostate and your life. Get ready to say goodbye to those endless bathroom trips and that crushing pressure. You'll feel that powerful stream again, like back in your 20s. No more weak dribbles or false starts. Just walk up, unzip, and empty your bladder in seconds. You'll finally sleep through the night and wake up feeling like a man, not a slave to your prostate. No more missing precious moments because you're stuck in the bathroom. You'll be back on the golf course with your buddies, taking your wife on those long road trips you used to love, living life on your terms again. Finally, you'll feel the confidence that comes from knowing your body isn't working against you anymore. Thousands of everyday men of all ages have already chosen this path, and I can't wait for you to join them. Don't forget that your order is protected by our 180-day risk-free guarantee. If you're not thrilled with your results, just email our customer service team and we'll immediately refund every penny. You'll also get free shipping on your order, but time is running out. The limited special discount will expire soon, and this is the only place where you can get Prostate. So act fast and make the right decision for yourself and your family. So click the 6-bottle package to start peeing like a racehorse and empty your bladder completely while enjoying the biggest savings and longest lasting results, or whichever amount makes the most sense to you. Still here? If you still have any questions, I totally get it. So let me go over some of the questions I get most often. Question 1. What exactly are smooth muscle cells and why do they affect my prostate? Smooth muscle cells are tiny fibers that wrap around your prostate like a net. When working normally, they help regulate urinary flow. But as men age, these cells can become overactive and start squeezing your prostate like a vice grip. And when this happens, your prostate gets compressed, leading to all those frustrating symptoms: weak stream, constant urgency, incomplete emptying. Prostate contains a unique blend of natural ingredients specifically designed to help relax these smooth muscle cells, allowing your prostate to function normally again. Question 2. What's inside Prostate? Prostate combines 7 rare ingredients proven to help relax and restore your smooth muscle cells. Guanabana extract, also known as soursop, a rare Panama rainforest fruit that helps reduce inflammation and prostate swelling while supporting healthy PSA levels naturally. Urtica dioica, also known as stinging nettle, a traditional herb proven to relax smooth muscle cells, support stronger urine flow, and normal prostate function. Beta-cytosterol. This rainforest extract helps relax smooth muscle cells and supports healthy urinary flow. Pygium africanum, African cherry tree extract that promotes prostate health and helps maintain normal urinary function in aging men. Our exclusive Japanese mushroom complex, reishi, Japan's most trusted mushroom for supporting prostate health and comfortable urination. Shiitake, rich in protective compounds that help maintain proper prostate function. Maitake, traditional Japanese mushroom that supports overall prostate and urinary health. All you need is 2 easy-to-swallow capsules daily with water. Question 3. How does the guarantee work? When you get bottles of Prostate today, you're automatically protected by our 180-day, 100% money-back guarantee. This means that if you change your mind about Prostate for any reason at all, just reach out to our US-based customer service team via phone or email, and we will swiftly refund your entire investment in Prostate within 48 hours, no questions asked. Question 4. How many bottles of Prostate should I order? If you're over 50 and experiencing any prostate issues, studies show you should take Prostate for at least 6 months to fully support healthy prostate function and maintain normal urination patterns. That's why our 6 and 3 bottle packages are our most popular options. They give your prostate enough time to respond to the natural ingredients while saving you money compared to the single bottle price. Plus, you'll get $109 worth of free bonuses with either package, so we strongly recommend ordering 3 or 6 bottles of Prostate to achieve optimal prostate health and maintain your quality of life. Question 5. Is Prostate right for me? If you're dealing with any prostate issues, and if you've tried everything from saw palmetto to expensive prescription medications without real relief, then the answer is yes. Instead of just masking symptoms, Prostate targets the true root cause, helping to restore normal prostate function. Question 6. Is Prostate available anywhere else? No. Prostate is only available right here on this website. It's not available on Amazon, Walmart, or in any stores. This allows us to maintain strict quality control and ensure you're getting the genuine product at the best possible price. Question 7. How long will Prostate be in stock for? Prostate contains rare and exotic ingredients that are hard to find. We cannot guarantee stock beyond the next few days. This is why it's best to get started with Prostate now by clicking on your best option below. Question 8. Is this a one-time payment? Yes. Your order today is a one-time payment without auto-ship subscriptions, extra fees, or hidden charges. Question 9. Okay, I'm ready to order Prostate. What do I have to do next? Simply choose the 6-bottle bundle below or whatever package makes the most sense for you and place your order. We'll ship your bottles of Prostate directly to your door. I'm confident you'll be amazed at how quickly Prostate works to support your prostate health, improve your urination, and help you sleep through the night, just like it has for thousands of other men in our Prostate family. 6 months gives these powerful ingredients time to relax those tight prostate muscles, reduce inflammation, and restore healthy urine flow. Your nighttime bathroom trips will decrease, your stream will strengthen, and you'll finally feel like yourself again. Plus, you'll save the most money and you'll be fully protected by our 180-day guarantee. So click below now to claim your Prostate bottles and take back control of your life. Listen, your manhood, your dignity, your peace of mind, they're everything. Having to plan your entire day around bathroom breaks is no way to live. Waking up 4 to 5 times every night, stumbling to the bathroom in the dark is no way to live. And feeling less of a man because you can't even empty your bladder properly, that is definitely no way to live. Now, this is your last chance to reclaim control over your prostate with the power of Prostate. Think about it. For just $1.60 a day, those endless bathroom trips, those embarrassing weak streams, and every single fear about your prostate health, they will all be gone for good. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed, not exhausted from nighttime bathroom runs, finally enjoying long car rides and movies without scanning for the nearest restroom, getting back to being the strong, confident man your family knows you to be, and living on your terms again. So what are you waiting for? Your comfort, confidence, and complete prostate health are right here waiting for you. Because let's be honest, your prostate isn't going to fix on its own. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be here. So for less than $1.60 a day, less than a gas station coffee, I'm urging you to at least give Prostapeek a try. It doesn't matter if you've been dealing with prostate problems for 6 months or 6 years, if you've already tried to give up meat, coffee, alcohol, or if you've tried every supplement or pill under the sun, just give Prostapeek a shot and finally say goodbye to weak streams, planning your life around bathrooms, or those endless nighttime wake-ups once and for all. Picture yourself traveling freely without mapping every bathroom stop, sleeping through the entire night without getting up once, being the energetic grandpa who can get down on the floor and play with the little ones without worrying about bathroom emergencies, and finally enjoying your golden years the way you always dreamed, with confidence and dignity intact. The time is now. Claim your 6-bottle supply of Prostapeek and get ready to reclaim your manhood for good. With our limited time discount, there's never been a better time to start. And with our 180-day guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Well, except for those endless bathroom trips, embarrassing weak streams, and the constant fear of your prostate getting worse. Look, at this point, you know all there is to know about Prostapeek. You've seen all the science, all the success stories from men just like you, but I can't make the decision for you. If you're like most men, then you've already wasted time and money on prescription meds and endless urologist visits. You already know none of those so-called solutions have any guarantees. But with Prostapeek, you've got 180 days to prove to yourself that it does work. I'm not asking you to decide right now. I'm asking you to just say maybe. Then you've got 6 entire months to decide if it's working. So please, for yourself and for everyone who worries about you, just give Prostapeek a fair shot. At this point, the choice is yours. If you're still here on this page, then you know that Prostapeek is what you need to take back control of your prostate quickly and naturally. But with stock going fast, there's no time to wait. Get your Prostapeek now while you still can. Remember, this special discount is only available right now. Take this chance and save big on your way to perfect prostate health and a life free of bathroom worries. So which one will it be? 6 bottles? 3 bottles? Just one? Choose the one that feels right for you. Click the button below to start peeing like a racehorse, empty your bladder, and reclaim total control over your prostate health for good. This is Bob Wilson. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to hearing your success story soon.